Good morning. Hello. Pawar sir, welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Honorable VP sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Bhavsar is also joining.
Yes. He's also joining.
Good morning, Bhavsar sir. Hello. Bhavsar sir, good morning. Welcome. मला काही त्यांनी मेसेज टाकले व्हॉट्सअपवर.
हॅलो.
हॅलो. हो सर बोला.
हॅलो.
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 हो सर बोला सर.
सुरू करू आपण 10 वाजले. बाकीचे जॉईन होतील.
सर दादा यायचे ना. ओके
दादा थोडं उशिरा येतील.
ओके सुरू करायचं सर मग.
हो.
हॅलो. ओके.
हा सुरू करा.
Am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone and good morning to all of you. I hope all of you are safe at home during COVID-19 pandemic. My name is Priyanka Vijay Barhate, convener of international webinar on COVID-19 challenges and opportunities in software industry. On behalf of Dhanaji Chaudhari, Vidya Prabodhini Sanchalit, Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhari College, Jalgaon, I wish you a warm welcome to all present here in this webinar. This webinar is aimed to aware the participants about various challenges and opportunities for IT professionals. Near about 700 participants are registered from 18 different states and 5 students from the Northeastern University, Boston, United States. Again, I heartily welcome to all the participants who join us from various states. Now, let us have the pleasure of listening to the welcome address of Honorable Dr. R.B. Waghurde. Now, I request him to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all. Today, we are virtually present here for the inaugural ceremony of 3 days international webinar on COVID-19 challenges and opportunities in software industry. I am very happy to see that this webinar was organized by SMC Collegian Alumni Association of our college in collaboration with the Department of Computer Science of our college. We know that the entire world is facing the problem of COVID-19, that is Corona. The Corona changed every aspect of human life. This pandemic situation affected all the countries of the world and changed the health, business, economy, education, and IT fields. All these fields are badly affected, and this creates a new scenario in every field. IT industry is not optional for this. Due to this COVID-19, the concept of work from home is established, and it has very high impact on IT industry. The concept of work from home has its own advantages and disadvantages. This 3 days webinar is basically organized to discuss the upcoming issues in IT industry. The eminent speakers of this webinar are our past students. They are alumni of our alumni association, and I am very happy to know that these past students are very eager to do something for a new coming generation, and it is a very good thing. Today's speaker, Mr. Bhushan Shirmade, who is working as a consultant in Amazon Web Services, Texas, USA. He is a student of our first computer science batch, and he's a very sincere student. I heartily welcome him on this webinar. On this occasion, we have Professor Dr. B.V. Pawar, Head of Computer Science, Kavitri Bhanabai Chaudhary North Master University, Jalgaon, and Officiating Registrar, Kavitri Bhanabai Chaudhary University, Jalgaon. He is inaugurator of today's function. He will inaugurate this international webinar. Under his kind guidance, the branch of computer science is well established in our colleges. He is given his valuable time and guidance for development and design of syllabus of UG and PG in our university, and we have developed a very good syllabus under his guidance. Because of this, only of his guidance, this helps the students of our region to acquire a good positions in IT software industry. He is always helpful and always guide us for all these things, and I am very thankful to him. He has accepted our invitation and is present for inauguration of this ceremony. Also, we have Honorable Shirish Dada Madhukarrao Chaudhari with us. He is the president of our DNCVP, Dhanaji Chaudhari Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon, and always our inspiration. Under his kind leadership, our organization has completed 5 years, started Silver Jubilee in last year, and he has provided all physical infrastructure to our college. Under his able leadership, we have shifted in a new building of our college, which is eco-friendly and pollution-free. He is also an MLA of Raveri constituency. He is always with us and he gives a moral support to conduct such student-centric programs. With the support of Principal Dr. P.R. Chaudhary, who is the Secretary of Organization, and Honorable Sunil Patil, who is the Vice President of our organization, we are approaching towards educational excellence. Our founder president, Honorable late Madhukarrao Chaudhary, has already started computer education in 1990s in a Hillary area, and due to this his work, a Rajiv Gandhi Excellence Award is awarded to him for his computer literacy in a Hillary area of Satpura region. Such a visionary persons are with us, and this always gives a very good guidance for us to organize such type of student-centric programs. I again heartily welcome to all these dignitaries, and with this opening remarks, I once again heartily welcome all of you for this webinar, and I wish a grand success to this. Thank you. Thank again to all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Friends, with us, one of the renowned, dynamic, eminent personality, today's inaugurator, Honorable Dr. B.V. Pawar. It's now my privilege to introduce Dr. B.V. Pawar. Dr. B.V. Pawar is officiating registrar, Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. His field of specialization is language processing, text management system, information retrieval, machine translation, web technologies. He has 30 years experience in teaching, research, and administration. Sir has published total 197 research papers in the reputed national and international journals. 13 students has awarded as a PhD and 1 student has awarded as MPhil under his guidance. He has completed 4 research projects funded from UGC and DIT. At present, he is chairman of Board of Studies, Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. Also, he has ex-BOS member of Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, and the various universities, Mumbai, Pune, and Gulbarga University, Karnataka. At present, he is the RRC member for computer science. He is also RRC member, Dean, Faculty of Science, Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon for 2011 to 2015. He is also the ex-member of Management Council, the former director of School of Computer Sciences, Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. He is UGC nominated member on many universities and colleges. He is also the member of UGC Autonomy Committee. Now, I would like to request Honorable Dr. B.V. Pawar sir to inaugurate this webinar and enlighten us with valuable guidance. Please, sir, continue.
Everybody, friends, I am very delighted to be here at the inaugural function of the 3 days international webinar on COVID-19 challenges and opportunities in software industry at Dhanaji Nana Chaudhari Vidya Prabodhini Sanchalit Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhari College Jalgaon this morning. And as the inaugurator of this webinar, I declare that the webinar has been inaugurated and open. Friends, at the outset, I must compliment the Honorable MLA, Sri Shirish Dada Chaudhari, the President of Dhanaji Nana Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon, Sri Sunil Patil, Dr. P.R. Chaudhari, and the Principal, Dr. R.B. Wagule, Convener, Mrs. Priyanka Bharate, Coordinator, Dr. R.D. Lade, and the entire organizing team at Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhari College, Jalgaon, for envisioning a very relevant theme for this webinar. I must also express my deepest appreciation to the distinguished resource persons and the dear participants, students and professionals who are present online here. The webinars such as this bring all of us together, giving an opportunity by providing a platform to share and express the views regarding this particular topic among ourselves. The speakers invited for delivering their talk have chosen relevant topics well aligned with the theme of this international webinar. And as per the information given by the organizers, Mr. Bhushan Chirmade and Mr. Nikhil Kolte from USA and Mr. Mohan Patil from Pitasis Software Pune, they will be delivering their talks on the theme of the webinar. I am sure that the speakers will give insight towards the challenges and opportunities available in software industry to the computer science and IT students. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers for providing me an opportunity to inaugurate this 3 days webinar on COVID-19 challenges and opportunities in software industry. Friends, it is needless to say how important is this theme of your webinar in the present context, not only for India, but equally for the world. You have organized it at the right time as admission cycle for the courses is about to begin in India, and there is a tremendous unrest, anxiety, and chaos amongst the mindset of the students with respect to their career choices and planning. Not only fresh students, but also the students who have already been enrolled in the computer science and IT courses at UG PG level. Nobody imagined at the beginning of 2020 that we would be in such a pathetic, unexceptional situation. All this mess has happened due to the very nanovirus particle, which we called as novel coronavirus. We are really in an exceptional situation and experiencing what we had never experienced before in our life. And in a way, COVID-19 has started transformation on our personal, social, and professional spheres. Most fundamentally, it has raised the basic question that will the world be same again after COVID-19? There is a lot of anxiety, tension, fear, curiosity about our life and future. This coronavirus has really changed the mankind and its intellectual abilities and made us introspect as to what is our understanding of the life sciences. This really is a novel virus as it is most contagious virus ever in nature. It is intelligent also as it is mutating its form on its own and making it difficult to find the vaccine for it. Around 80 teams of scientists all over the world are working day in and day out to find out the vaccine for COVID-19. There are lots of hopes as well as disappointments on this front as the vaccine is still awaited. Much authenticated data is not available for the research, and hence there are various false theories floating all around. WHO is releasing new guidelines and floating theories every now and then. The COVID-19 has challenged the very existence of each organization and profession. Considering the fact that there is no medicine available to cure the COVID-19, the government has to take the unpleasant decision of lockdown, which was the only solution at that particular point of time for the densely populated countries like us. Had that not been done at that point of time, we would have been in the worst situation. Though the government has started lifting the lockdown now, but again at many places they have started imposing the lockdown as COVID has spread among the community. But despite of the lockdown situation, all of you would agree with me that the world has not really come to the total standstill. And this is only because of the workers like supply chain management, pharma companies, and IT industries and telecommunication employees. We must salute their services also at this particular difficult juncture. It is because of these people our life is still at the comfortable level. Because of the technology, our banks, ATMs are working seamlessly. We could work from home, and if this particular technology had not been there, we would have been in almost a very pathetic situation in the disconnected environment. Our psychology would have been impacted in a big way because of that. It is said that every problem comes with new opportunities, and it is true in many senses that, as I said, the world is going transformation and new protocols based on functioning of different domains are getting evolved. As I see, very big opportunities for software and IT industry. Of course, the resource persons of this webinar will throw more insights and it will throw more light and will do the brainstorming regarding the benefits of the opportunities and their nature. In my view, COVID has fundamentally swung the balance of dependence from human beings towards the technology. The world is trying to get less dependent on humans and more dependent on machines and digital technology. Since the past 3 years or last 3 to 5 years, there was a dip in the student enrollment for computer science and IT courses, and more inflow was towards the basic sciences courses. Of course, there were many reasons for that, and one of the reasons is because of the course curricula design and the mismatch of that particular course curricula with the industry skill set requirement. The whole industry is moving toward the machine learning, deep learning like paradigms, and the lack of their inclusion in the formal curricula. We at the North Maharashtra University Jalgaon had tapped this particular issue and have introduced these topics in our computer science and IT curricula at the PG level, and very soon we'll be introducing these particular topics in the UG level at appropriate depth. This should again bring the good days for computer science and IT courses. Mobile computing is another vast field where we can observe a lot of opportunities flowing in. There is a equal need of e-learning platforms for online learning, not only for the youngsters and students, but also for working and non-working masses, as there is a high demand for advanced IT literacy skills for working in the post-COVID world. IT literacy and the for being employed and retaining your jobs. COVID has also coined new term, technologically challenged. There would be no place for such people in professional world. There will be good opportunities for computer networking professionals, and so does for the cyber security professionals as the world will move more towards online mode. The web development will have to be more responsive and should be coupled with the cloud computing, as cloud solutions will become de facto standards in this decade. New economical frameworks for work from home models, especially for small to medium sized enterprises sector, needs to develop, where you would be carrying our office in your cell phone or laptop using cloud technology, and along with audio video conferencing facilities. Big data, machine learning, deep learning, embedded programming for Internet of Things will also be in high demand. All this will result in high demand for skilled professionals in these fields, and it will result in another boom in computer science and IT courses like what we have enjoyed in the last decades. We will also need functional experts to evolve new models for the software development across all fields, including education. We can expect boom in IoT field as we will need more intelligent equipments and machines right from the workplaces to the households. In a way, COVID has compelled us to become what our Honorable Prime Minister says, that is Atmanirbhar. Spending on electronics gadgets would see increase at the domestic and corporate level. The virtual culture would be on the high peak. The fields like mechatronics, which is the convergence of mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, and computer engineering, it will have a bright future. Some of the fantasies or science fictions would become reality, like robots for housekeeping jobs at home, drones for drones may act as delivery boys for the services from the organizations like Zomato, Swiggy, and Domino's, etc. We may see new devices coming up for intelligent sanitization, which may be refrigerator or microwave sized. You may have sanitization chambers at the entrance of your offices and homes. Besides the chemical sanitization, non-chemical ways like use of UV light or equivalent optical solution may be invented. The research in this area will get boom in the next coming years. Antiviral surface coating on fabrics, PPE kits, car seats, chairs, and other surfaces, kitchenwares and utensils may also have antiviral coating. Microscopic level goggles may be devised to see the presence of viral particles. Virus auto detection devices for surfaces may also be devised using photoelectronic and image processing techniques. UV street lights would be commonly used. All these new devices and machines will need a piece of software code to work intelligently, and hence this is the big opportunity for the people dreaming to pursue IT career, and this big opportunity we can compare it with Y2K and e-commerce era. The thousands of companies which would be stepping out of China and they will be willing to set up their units in India would result in more employment avenues and opportunities for youngsters like you. I am very happy that the resource persons of these webinars are alumni students of your college. And this is the certificate of your good work, for which I appreciate the Faculty of Computer Science from your college, and specifically Dr. R.B. Wagude and his team along with the college management. I hope that the deliberations by the resource persons and the presenters would be very useful and fruitful for all of you to understand this subject with the greater depth. Lastly, I request all of you to stay at home and stay safe until and unless the vaccine for the COVID-19 is not available. So stay home, stay safe. I wish my best wishes to this webinar, and thank you for all of you for patient listening. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir. Dear participants, Honorable Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhari, President Dhanaji Nana Chaudhari, Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon, with us for this inaugural function. I would like to request him to accept the presidential chair for this inaugural function. Also, Dr. P.R. Chaudhary sir, Secretary of Dhanaji Nana Chaudhary Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon, is present with us. I heartily welcome to Dr. P.R. Chaudhary sir. It's my great privilege to introduce Honorable Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhary, President of Dhanaji Nana Chaudhary Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon, to introduce. Dear friends, Honorable Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhary is President Dhanaji Nana Chaudhary Vidya Prabodhini Jalgaon. He is the member of Legislative Assembly for Raver and Yaval constituency. Now, I would like to request him for the presidential address for this inaugural ceremony. Sir, please continue.
Hello friends, I
Good morning.
welcome Honorable Inaugurator of the today's webinar, Dr. B.V. Pawar, Officiating Registrar of Kaviyatri Bhainabai Chaudhari, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. Also, Dr. P.R. Chaudhary and all other invited guest faculties, delegates, and distinguished attendees present in the webinar, organized by Department of Computer Science and SMC College Alumni Association, Jalgaon. The college initially used to be conducted in commercial complex of BJ Market, but now it has gained its own building, and due to the hard work of the experienced, intelligent, and loving professors of this college, the students of this college are now successfully representing India, Maharashtra, and alternately our college in large groups like Amazon in the field of software engineering nationally and internationally. I am very proud of this. On this occasion, I would like to sincerely mention that this is the result of the purpose for which we and the founding president of this institution, former Education Minister, late Honorable Balasaheb Chaudhary, established this organization in the year 1994. The theme of this webinar is COVID-19 challenges and opportunities in the software industry. It's a very relevant subject in the current global scenario. The outbreak of coronavirus has caused problems in the functioning of all the countries of the world, especially health, medicine, education, business, IT fields, economy, etc., are all affected badly. In this challenging situation, technology will certainly play an important role in educating future generations and will play a catalytic role in bringing the digital gap in education, bridging the digital gap in the education. The outbreak of COVID-19 has created an unprecedented situation around the world. Humankind is no stranger to calamities and outbreaks of diseases. However, this is the first viral outbreak of this nature and scale in our lifetime. This outbreak has forced us to keep a respectful distance from others. This isolation, self-imposed or medically mandated, can be taken as an ideal opportunity to ponder upon our journey so far and the future path. As we are pressing through this phase, let us turn this challenge into an opportunity and try to decipher what nature has been telling us through this crisis. We all know that hygiene is the first and foremost obvious lesson. Precaution is the only cure for this new strain of coronavirus. As precaution, the doctor's advice is that basic hygiene, apart from social distancing, sanitization, and cleanliness, are among the humblest of the civic virtues. We suddenly realize that in the face of a grave mortal threat like the present one, we have one identity. We are all human beings. Interdependence is also something we tend to overlook in normal lives. But here I remind the term Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which means the whole world is one family. Today, it turns out to be a truer than ever before. We realize how deeply each one of us is connected with everybody. We are safe as we take care of the safety of others, not only of human beings, but also plants and animals. Faced with an extraordinary crisis, most people tend to be selfish, but this is a crisis that teaches us to think equally of others. I am confident that your valuable ideas will prove useful to overcome new challenges and define the new dimensions in dealing with this situation arising out of COVID-19. On this occasion, I congratulate the organizing committee for organizing such a 3-day international seminar. I also congratulate all the alumni of the college who participate in this seminar. I hope that the alumni will cooperate with the college in the future also. Once again, I thank you all for the patient hearing and pray for the Almighty God's choicest blessings for each one of us and the fraternity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of this inaugural function, I would like to express my sincere thanks to today's inaugurator, Dr. B.V. Pawar, for really enlightened us with his valuable knowledge and also accepted our invitation for the inaugural function of this webinar. I would like to heartily thanks to Honorable Shirish Madhukarrao Chaudhari for sharing with us his opinions regarding this webinar. Sir, your motivation, guidance are always with us. We are all inspired with your words.